Hi dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great. Today I'm trying to make an attempt to recall all the greatest individuals of all time probably. Recall their names and plus try and recall their birth dates. I mean not the dates, at least years I would like to recall and see. I'll try between 75 to 100. Let's see if I can reach. Let's first start with philosophy or philosophers because I love philosophy. And the first one is Mr. Thales, probably born in 623 BC. Then you have Socrates, 470 BC. Then you have Plato, 423 BC or 24 BC. Then you have the great Aristotle, 380 BC. See, all these people are born before Christ. And Christ himself was born before Christ. It could be like baffling to you because we count the years based on the birth year of Christ, but obviously they miscalculated. Christ was born in, according to today's time, 6 BC, 6 years before the new, Anno Dominus years. Then we have, if you come to ancient, in the first couple of centuries or even in the 5th century, we have St. Augustine, the great philosopher. This is about the ancient philosophy. Then you have the medieval philosophers, Thomas Aquinas. Then, I think, Augustine was born in 390 AD. Then you have the great Thomas Aquinas, 1224. Then you have, after that, during the Renaissance period, you have Immanuel Kant, born in 1724. Then you have the great Karl Marx, born in 1818. Then you have, after Karl Marx, then you have, if it becomes a little more modern, then you have Martin Heidegger, 1889 or 1888, I think 89, Martin Heidegger. So all these greatest philosophers I really love. Then you have the greatest person I forgot, Rene Descartes, somewhere in the Middle Ages, probably the same time of what's his name again, William Shakespeare, 1564. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is 1564, along with Mr. Shakespeare. So this all the greatest philosophers. And then when you come to great poets, of course William Shakespeare, 1564. And then you have John Milton, 1608. Then you have not many other people in 16th or 17th century. Then you have the 18th century, 1770 William Wordsworth, and then 1792 Shelley, then 1795 Lord Byron. Then you have 1861, I think, our dear Rabindranath Tagore. Then you have 1874 Robert Frost. Then you have 1932 Sylvia Plath. Yeah, all the great poets I've covered. There are many, but I just wanted to pick some 7 or 8 whom I remember as of now, okay? And who also shaped me, like their readings, their writings, and of which I've read. Then we come to the greatest scientist. The first one is Archimedes, probably born in 270 BC. Then you have, in the Middle Ages or Renaissance period, most of the scientists. I think Galileo, same as Shakespeare time, 1564. Then you have Blaise Pascal, 1623. Then you have Sir Isaac Newton, 1643. There could be some of the people in the 17th century. Then after that, the greatest scientists, whom I remember, 1847 Thomas Alva Edison, then 1867 Marie Curie, then 1879 our great Albert Einstein, I think Darwin 1806, if I'm right. Then in the modern times we have Stephen Hawking, born in 1942. And now that brings me to think about the greatest leaders. We have beginning with George Washington, 1732, then M.K. Gandhi or Gandhiji, 1869. Then you have Winston Churchill. Some may expect him as, accept him as great leader. But, some may not. But I'm just going with what he did in the Second World War. 1874. Then Nehru. No, see him purely as a freedom fighter, not as a politician. 1889. Then you have Nelson Mandela, 1917. And then you have Martin Luther King Jr., 1929. So these are all the greatest leaders I remember. Who else? And when you come to my own state, we have MJR, who is also an actor, born in 1917, plus he's a politician, a leader, and all this stuff. Then you have Karnanidhi, born in 1924. Then Periyar, born in 1875. Indira Gandhi, born in 1917. Vajpayee was born in 1928. Then Advani, probably 1924 or 32, I'm not quite sure. I think 24, okay. Manmohan Singh, probably 1932. That's all about the great leaders. Then we come to cinema actors. I would like to begin with Marlon Brando, 1932. Not many from Hollywood I would have watched, I would have liked. Then Leonardo DiCaprio, 1975. Then when I come to Indian acting, you have Dilip Kumar, 1930. Then you have MJR, as I said earlier, 1917. Shivaji Ganesan, 1928. Then you have the great Amitabh Bachchan, 1942, 43, 42, I think. Then you have Dharmendra, 1935. Kamal Hassan, 1954. Rajinikanth, 1950. Who else I would consider as great actors? Or in the Hindi cinema belt, you have Shah Rukh Khan, 1965, and also Mr. Amir Khan, 1965. These are all the main actors I would know, or the birth years I would know. And then coming to greatest sports people, or especially football, Cristiano Ronaldo, 1985. Messi, 1987, Pele, 1940, Maradona, 1960. That's all I remember, the greatest football players, great in the birth year. And then coming to cricket, I think cricket I a whole lot. I remember, players from not only from India, also some few 10-15 players I would like to recall, and if I can recall the birth dates. Sunil Gavaskar, 1948. Kapil Dev, 1958. Then you have Sachin Tendulkar, 1973. Rahul Dravid, 72 or 73. I think Ganguly is 72. Older cricketers I don't remember much. Talking about very old, who would be beyond their 60s. I remember Sir Vivian Richards, 1952. I think Clive Lloyd, I'm not sure if he is 1945. I'm not quite sure, or 1939 or 45. I think Gary Fitzgerald is 39. And then the West Indian great captain was in 1945 on August 31st. Then the cricketers, when you come to India, the recent cricketers, Sehwag 78, Zahir Khan 78, then you have the modern Kohli 88, Rohit Sharma 87, Bumrah probably 92, 93, 92, 93, I think so. Yeah, all these names from Indian cricket, I remember their birth years. Then you have Australia, Ricky Ponting 1974. Modern ones, I think Matthew Hayden 1970. Yeah. Shane Warne 69. Glenn McGraw 70, 71, 70. And Imran Khan, I remember 1952. And again, I remember, if I'm right, Inzamam-ul-Haq 1970. That's Pakistani cricketers. Probably Javed Miander 54, 56, 1956. That's it from Pakistan. Then Afridi 1980. When it comes to Australia, Ricky Ponting I told about. Then you have Glenn Maxwell 1988. All these cricketers' names are, the birthdays I remember. Watching, I hope I was able to recall quite a few. You can also add, I might have made a couple of mistakes here and there. Okay. Anyway, I tried my best. Hope you liked it. Keep watching for more videos like this. Thank you.